What's up? So good morning. You know, I had to do my daily video whenever I feel the spirit. I'm just gonna say it like that. I come out here and I speak for the people. So anyways, I'm in the dollar store because I have I got these two today because it's fair day, so they're out of school. Grace is in daycare, but anyways, nonetheless, I'm in here. I go to the dollar store because I'm getting some things, from my place, because these days I tend to travel light, as it is to living on my own in my place. So I got a couple of things because I got to entertain my girls. And so I'm in there, and while I'm shopping, this guy, he comes in, and I guess he smelled something, so he came back in the store asking me, "Oh, you smoking that?" And I'm like, "I don't even smoke." Here's the punchline and the bottom line. I observed that this guy thought that I smoked, so he came in there because he wanted to see what that was that I was smoking, because he wanted some. And the punchline of it is this: as a Christian, what fragrance does your life have? Does it draw men to God? Can people tell by the fragrance of your life that they want that loud? Are people attracted to the loud in your life? Are you loud enough about Jesus Christ to where people actually desire the fragrance that's coming off your life? Quick story and then I'll be done. The night before last, I was talking to a coworker, and basically we got on the subject of how, basically, full transparency, strippers can be some of the best hospitality people, because the same racket that they run in the strip club is the same thing that we run in hospitality. The only difference is we can keep our clothes on. We're still serving the same thing at the end of the day, which is hospitality, which is time, which is attention to people that want it. And they just use certain things to lead in to giving people ultimately what they want, which is not a yearning for the obvious, but it's a deeper yearning, right? And so that's what we're giving hospitality-wise. Anyways, long story short, I was dropping some knowledge. I was dropping a couple of nuggets in real time, like I do on Facebook or social media or whatever. And at the end of the day, the guy was like, "Hey, are you a saved man, Emerson?" And he's a young cat too, still in his teens. That's a whole nother thing, because there's a ministry out here for younger people. But he was like, "Are you a saved man?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." He was like, "Yeah, I could tell by the way I was speaking." I want to encourage every Christian, every true believer out here to live your life out loud. And yes, I'm using loud as a double entendre for weed. Just like this dude was drawn into Family Dollar because he thought that I was the one smoking it loud, and ultimately he was coming to me because he wanted some, and he wanted to buy some, which I don't even rock like that. Is your life loud to where people can smell what's on your life spiritually and desire what you have coming from your life? That's the spiritual application. This is the whole woman at the well transition that I'm trying to make for the Christian. Do you live your life loudly to where people are drawn to what is on your life and want some of that? Can you be a Jesus to a woman at the well and lead them to things that their soul is yearning for? The woman at the well, she had 5 husbands, and a lot of people incorrectly say she had 5 husbands like she was married 5 times. But here's the thing: no, she had 5 husbands, and Jesus plainly says, "And the one that you with now is not your husband," which means that she had been with 5 husbands that were married to somebody else. She was a woman of the night. She was a promiscuous woman. She was an adulterer, and Jesus called it out. But at the end of the day, she was yearning for something deeper. And Jesus pointed her to the true and living water and changed her whole entire life. And then that lady went on to share the gospel with a whole city who came to see Jesus for themselves. Can you do that with your life? That's what I mean by living loudly. Started with a weed reference, but now it's going to a spiritual reference of being a witness. From a weed reference to a witness reference. Can you witness so loud that people want what's on your life? That's the question I have. That's the video. Y'all have a great day.